Hey guys, I'm back with some more media buying training, and this video is going to be talking about how I got 113 qualified leads in 30 days on Facebook ads for a local client. Yeah, this video is just going to basically run through the campaign structure, and I'm also going to give you some actual practical advice that applies to any niche. And throughout this video, by the end of it, you should actually understand how to create your campaign and your ad set structure so that you can get results in any niche. So this is just pure media buying game. This is not like some sort of like bullshit Facebook ads tutorial. This is going to be giving you real media buying advice to help with your service delivery. So let's get straight into it. So here's some results just to show that I am not bullshitting. These are the three ad sets that got primary spend. 113 leads, $29 each. Just for an FYI, the service for this costs upwards of $5,000. So the service price that is for this client. So this is quite a high ticket service, and the leads are obviously $29 each. So this is a great cost per lead for that service price. So campaign setup. This is the structure that we use. So we're using a CBO campaign. We started off on $85 per day, and then by the end of the month we're actually at $125, which is why you see 3,300 roughly spend. I actually missed a day in this screenshot, so you can see there's one less lead in here than the previous screenshot. But so you can see that we're running a CBO. And then I've just gotten rid of all the names here because it has some location information in the ad sets as well as what type of creative it is. But these are separated by creative concept, which I'm going to explain in the next slide. But you can see that this ad set got most of the spend. This was one we actually launched a few weeks in. And then this one was the first ad set that got most of the spend in the beginning of the month. So this one actually rapidly took over the budget and basically ended up taking over 90% of the daily budget when we launched it in the second week. So yeah, that's just more results. So what we do here is we use a multi-creative structure campaign. So what you need to think about is you need to think about your ad sets not as targeting options or anything like that. Your ad set is literally just a folder which you put your creative concepts in. So we're not separating our ad sets out by targeting or interest or anything like that. We're just setting the location, we're setting the age minimum that we want, and then we're separating our creative concepts. So as an example, you could have creative concept 1 be a before and after ad set. So you have 3 before and afters in this ad set, you have 3 testimonials in this ad set, and then you have 3 video creatives or something like that in this ad set. And what this is going to do is each ad set is going to start addressing a different audience because each ad set has a different type of creative in it. So we don't need to do any targeting to change which audience we're reaching. We're going to reach different audiences because the ads are appealing to different people. And this is one thing that you really need to understand is that broad targeting is what you're going to use for every ad set. Don't message me about using interests. They don't fucking work. Use broad targeting and you're going to use the ad to actually create your audience. And I'm going to explain why this is so effective in a bit. But you probably find that your ads fall off a cliff after like a week or two of running them, even if they do get results, and some of them might not get results at all. So this is going to prevent that from happening, and I'm going to explain a little bit more about that and why that happens. So why did this work? Multiple creative concepts addresses a larger audience. So like I said, we don't need to use ad set targeting to address bigger audiences. We're going to use broad targeting to give us the maximum spread that we can target, just based on location and age, like I said. And we're not doing crazy age, we're just doing minimum ages for, for this client in particular. It wouldn't make sense to target anyone between 18 and 24. So we had a minimum age of 24. So we're going to address a much larger audience by doing this, and that's why this actually works. I'm going to explain exactly how that works. So this is probably what your campaign looks like. I mean, not trying to shit on your campaigns or anything, but I'm just using 100K as a sample. You got one audience, and by one audience I mean the people that are going to watch, view, or be served your ad is probably the same type of people because all your ads probably look very similar. They're probably designed in the same style. They probably have the similar colors, similar fonts, and they're a similar concept. So if you're using only before and afters, then this is probably what your campaign looks like. And no matter what audience option you select on your ad set, you're only going to reach the same people. Because if I see a before and after ad and I don't watch it, Facebook are not going to give me another before and after ad for, you know, a few months. And then if I don't watch that one, I'm not going to watch it again. So if you're only running before and after ads, one ad type, then you're only hitting one audience, which is a big problem. Alternatively, you have an expanded audience. Where do I put myself? Expanded audience. So you're going to have multiple creative concepts on broad targeting, and because of that, you're going to address more people. So like I said in the first example, someone might look at a before and after and then be interested in it, but these people might not necessarily give a shit about before and after creatives. They might respond better to a testimonial, or I can't remember what the other one I said was, a video ad. And so that's going to give you a massive advantage if you're using multiple creative concepts. You're going to be addressing a much larger market. You're effectively expanding your audience, like that Facebook can serve your ads to, which is great because it's going to massively improve your results. And I'm going to explain how that improves your results. Expanded audience equals a lower cost per lead and a larger addressable audience. Since you've expanded your audience, you're actually going to appeal to much more people than the initial audience that you would have had you only had one ad type. Now that you have 3 ad types, Facebook can serve your ads to much more people and not ruin their user experience on Facebook. So Facebook will reward you with that, with a lower CPM on your campaign, and they can send your ads to people less often because they don't need to constantly show the same before and afters to people who like before and after ads. They can send, you know, a before and after ad to person A, and then they can send a different ad to person B, and it means that your ads last a lot longer. What did we ask each lead? We asked them 4 pre-qualifying questions with exclusions and contact info, and then obviously sending them to a branded page after that. So this 4 pre-qualifying questions with exclusions is very important because you don't want to just give dog shit leads to your client. You actually want to remove people that are not qualified. So that's what we did, and yeah, it means that we're going to get a lot better results for the client, and they're actually going to close more deals because we're asking stricter questions. Also, conditional logic is very important. You must exclude people who are not qualified. Don't send your client leads that you know are not qualified. It's just a complete waste of their time. So yeah, and all 113 leads did this. So literally every single one of these leads, $30, 4 pre-qualifying questions, all excluded, contact info, including their location, and then we send them to a post-submit branded page as well. So this is how we are getting such killer results for the client, and these are actually qualified, valuable leads because, as I said, they're being excluded on the lead form, which is very important. You can do the exact same thing with a landing page. So yeah, then what happened afterwards? Lead submission, obviously added to their CRM, and then their sales team, they actually have an in-house appointment setter, and they're closing 3 to 8% of those into a fully priced quote and job, which yeah can range anywhere between $5,000 and $15,000, which is just fantastic. So yeah, that's basically it. That's exactly how we got 113 qualified leads in 30 days. I can obviously give you guys some more advice in upcoming videos. So if you're interested in media buying and learning how to get actual good results for your lead generation, definitely leave a comment and a like down below. Subscribe so that you'll get all of my upcoming videos. And yeah, I hope you got a lot of value out of this because this is the exact campaign structure that we use, and you can really apply this to every single niche. I'm not giving you specific advice on how to get leads for this niche, for real estate agents or some bullshit. This is advice that you can apply in every single ad account, and I guarantee you it will get you the best possible results with the creatives that you're using. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment, and yeah, also if you want to contact me, I'll leave my Instagram in the description below so that you can DM me and ask me questions as well. So yeah,